Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Brickmaster Nate, and today I'm going to be counting down my top 5 favorite Decaled clones in my collection. So starting off at number 5, I picked the Commando 5s from AV Figures. This entire figure was white before I applied all the dark gray decals to it. I decided to add this bright red visor and also this dark gray backpack from Clone Army Customs. Here's what his face looks like with the visor turned up. He still has the iconic eel on his dome right there. And it was a bit tricky to decal this because you had to put the red on top of the gray. And I didn't know you had to do that at first, so I had to reapply this entire piece after I figured out that this is supposed to be on top. I really like the design of the arms. It's slightly different on either side. And you can see the difference right here under the shoulders. And I sealed this figure using matte sealant. At number 4, I picked this Gemini Trooper from Tails Lego Garage. And this is one of 4 Clone Trooper designs based off of Zodiac signs. I really loved the combination of the pink in the visor and the blue on the arc chest plate and the outlines around the rest of the body. There's also some regular bright blue on the back of the helmet. The arms look really cool as well. There's a few symbols on the shoulder in blue, and on the other arm there are a few constellations right here. This figure was pretty easy to decal, but this was my first time doing a P1 helmet, but I still think it turned out pretty well. My third pick was this split clone I made a while ago. It uses 2 Jonak Toys exclusive decals, which were the pink and blue shock troopers. I cut both decal sheets right down the middle, and you can kind of tell in the visor right here there's a small split, but other than that everything else is pretty clean. I also continued the pattern on the back. And this part on the top right here on the fin was really hard to decal because of how thin each line was, but it still turned out really well. At number 2, I picked this gold 2020 Grunt. It uses Jonak Toys decals, and I painted the entire figure in gold using a paint marker, and it used to be white, but obviously after it's now gold. Since I painted it myself, there are a few errors that you can spot, especially towards the back of the helmet. This was one of my few figures that I sealed using one of the Micro Sole Unset products, which was Micro Satin, and it's basically just a varnish. And I applied it on the entire helmet, even on the back, even though there's no decal, and on the sides of the legs, just so that the paint wouldn't get messed up, and so it would look shiny. There's not too many details on this because it's just a Jonak Toys decal, but it still stands out a lot, and I really like this design. My number 1 pick was this Unilis 10 Arc Trooper from Thick's Fig Shop. The helmet is painted in silver, but the rest of the body is just silver official Lego parts. He has all the cloth that goes with this figure, and I gave him these pistols from Guardians of the Galaxy because I thought it matched the figure pretty well, even though it's not from the same universe. And I also gave him this Clone Army Customs backpack and visor on the top. Here's what it looks like without all of the accessories on top. And the design is still pretty cool, but I feel like having all the cloth and the details on the helmet really ties the entire figure together. And it's really hard to spot the difference between this part which is painted and the rest of the body which is just the real Lego silver parts. And because the parts were all silver, the insides of the legs and under the hips are still silver compared to the gold figure, which had white underneath. Overall, I really liked these 5 clone troopers because of how unique the designs were, and I had a lot of fun customizing each one and making it my own. That's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Also, which one of those clones was your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.